I'd like to extend a special welcome to Bishop Sticka, Sister Mary Marta, Father David, Deacon Sean, Monsignor Mankel, Father Christopher, Mr. Somperak, honored guests, faculty and staff, friends and family, and fellow graduates of the class of 2014. Greetings. And first, I want to say congratulations, but let me take a selfie. Like I said, I want to say congratulations. We finally made it. And oh my gosh, I thought the past 2 weeks would never end. But they did. Okay. And people would say that you're at the metaphorical crossroads of life. But doesn't that sound limiting to us? See, we're not at a crossroads, but instead, we've indeed left the atmosphere with nothing but empty space in front of us. And Mr. Paris, I want to apologize. I know the difference between empty space and normal space. C-block physics. But where do we go? There are literally an infinite number of pathways we can take out into that great void. Now, isn't that a little bit more exciting than being at a crossroads? Now, I've been thinking about what to say for my speech, about what piece of advice I can give to my fellow graduates. But who am I? I'm simply one of you. What could I share? So instead, I've looked to others who have gone before us, and I'd like to share some words of wisdom of people both known and unknown. And I hope you will carry some of these thoughts with you as you begin your journey into your amazing futures ahead. So number one, there are a lot of these. Number one, remember that the best things in life aren't things. And with that, most of the things that you worry about never happen. In life, it's about love, it's about compassion, and it's about kindness and faith. It has nothing to do with luck. You get what you give, so give good. And take into account that great love and great achievement also involve great risk. And if opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. And expect some people to reject you. It's a fact of life that we won't like everyone. And there will be people who don't like us. It often has to do with differing personalities rather than something being wrong with you. Oh, if you ever have to borrow money from a pessimist, because they'll never expect it back. Here's an obvious one. Don't lock your keys in your car. When life gives you lemons, take them, because free stuff's cool. Oh, here's a lightning survival tip. Don't get struck by lightning. And when in doubt, mumble. Never test the depth of a river with both feet. And I learned this one through experience. I broke the microwave, but don't ever put metal into a microwave. And always remember, you're unique, just like everyone else. Before you criticize someone, walk a mile in their shoes. So when you criticize them, you're a mile away and you have their shoes. I like this. You guys are If at first you don't succeed, skydiving's not for you. And men, there are two theories to arguing with women. Neither work. Experience is something you don't get until just after you needed it. Never, under any circumstances, take a sleeping pill and a laxative at the same time. If God brings you to it, He will bring you through it. And when you're going through something hard and you wonder where God is, remember, the teacher is always quiet during a test. And how can anyone ever love you for who you are if you become someone else to be with them? And when you're down to nothing, God's up to something. And when you lose, don't lose the lesson. And ignorance. Ignorance breeds fear. Fear breeds hate. And hate breeds violence. But education breeds confidence. Confidence breeds hope. And hope breeds peace. And if you confess your ignorance, you only show it once. But if you conceal it, you'll show it multiple times. And when we encounter someone greater than ourselves, turn your thoughts to becoming his equal. And when you encounter someone lesser than you, look within and examine yourself. And know the difference between instinct and habit. Trust your instincts and question your habits. And treat success and failure like the imposters they are. Don't let success go to your head and failure to your heart. From the wise words of Mother Teresa from her wall in Calcutta, people are often unreasonable, irrational, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. But be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some unfaithful friends and some genuine enemies. But succeed anyway. If you are honest and sincere, people may deceive you. But be honest and sincere anyway. What you spend years creating, others could destroy overnight. But create anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, some may be jealous. But be happy anyway. The good you do today will often be forgotten. But do good anyway. Give the best you have, and it will never be enough. But give your best anyway. And in the final analysis, it's between you and God. It was never between you and them anyway. And the last quote is one that my father gave me during my confirmation class junior year, and I've tried to live my life by it. Many of you will recognize this quote. It's from Chief Tecumseh of the Shawnee Nation, who lived from 1768 to 1813, and is still timely today. So live your life that the fear of death can never enter your heart. Trouble no one about their religion, and respect others in their view, and demand that they respect yours. Love your life. Perfect your life. Beautify all things in your life. Seek to make your life long and its purpose in the service of your people. Prepare a noble death song for the day you go over the Great Divide. Always give a word or sign of salute when meeting or passing a friend, even a stranger when in a lonely place. Show respect to all people and grovel to none. When you arise in the morning, give thanks for the food and for the joy of living. And if you see no reason for giving thanks, the fault only lies in yourself. Abuse no one and no thing, for abuse turns the wise ones to fools and robs the spirit of its vision. And when it comes your time to die, be not like those whose hearts are filled with the fear of death, so that when their time comes, they weep and pray for a little more time to live their lives over in a different way. sing your death song, and die like a hero going home. It's my favorite quote. And in closing, fellow graduates, I wish for happiness in your lives, and I hope for success in your endeavors. And I want you to know I'll love each and every one of you, and I'll miss you so much. And I'm so happy to be a part of this class with you guys. You're amazing. And as I finish, I want to leave you with this. Everything that has happened and all the struggles that we've had, we've been victorious. Our freshman year, we had those giants for seniors, and we were literally manhandled in the hallways and everywhere else we went. We got through that, and we were victorious. In our sophomore year, we were still on the bottom of the totem pole and didn't get any respect from anyone. We got through that, and we were victorious. In our junior year, we had to take the ACT and the SAT and every single other standardized test that the state wanted us to take. We were victorious. And our senior year, when we had to know where we were going to school, what we wanted to major in, what classes we were going to take, who we were going to marry, and all the names of our 10 kids. And everything else in life we needed to know. We were victorious through that. And everything God has brought us to, we've been victorious through. And I will ask all the graduates to stand up. This will be the last time that I say it, and this will be the last time that you go, so give it your all. Our Lady of Victory.